Let me start that again. Every time I come on here, I'm gonna look different because I shocked you guys with the hair and the tattoo last time, and now I have silverish hair and a nose piercing. Like, what's next? I'm gonna have like a face tattoo and I'm be part of like a gang. That's not a gang sign. This is a gang sign. I think it is. I can't do these things yet. Illuminati. Okay, so anyways, this is not clickbait. Like, the title is what happened. Okay, so you guys remember my story time that I did, and it was my ex-boyfriend tried to kill me video. And if you haven't seen that, then I will link it down below so you can go watch that. This is going to be about the same person. There's so many things that I can tell you guys about this relationship because it was that crazy. And I'm not making him take all the blame. I mean, like, I was crazy too. I wasn't to his extreme crazy, just so you know. Well, maybe I should just create like this saga of stories with this relationship. So I think in my last story time with the ex-boyfriend tried to kill me video, I told you guys how we had every college class together. Yes, me and my boyfriend had every college class together, and we were taking night classes. So we was just going from like different schools around our town that was close to us at nighttime. That's pretty much what that was. We had a biology class together, and the biology class was held at a school near my house. So he would come and he would pick me up, and then we would go to class. Just like we would do like every single other day with every other class that we had together. But this day was a little different. This day was... So we went to class as usual. We got in his vehicle. He was going to take me home. That was the plan. Before he took me home, he decided to stop at this convenience store and get some food. And that was really nice of him. He was going to get me food too. So we went inside and he got a corn dog for him and a breadstick for me. So please remember these two factors in this equation, okay? So he gets back in the vehicle and he hands me my breadstick. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, thanks for giving me food. We start to drive home. So on the way home, like, I'm just going to tell you, like, the road is so curvy. Like, this is a dangerous ass road, especially like in the wintertime. And this was in the wintertime, by the way. Keep that in mind as well. I was eating my breadstick and he was eating his corn dog. So he looks at me and he says,
"Can I have a bite of that?"
And in that split second that he said, "Can I have a bite of that?" I bite my tongue so mother effing hard. Like, I thought my tongue was like laying in the floor. So I'm like, oh! And I'm holding my tongue, and instead of being like a normal human being and being like, oh shit, like, what happened, are you okay? He doesn't say that. Instead, he says,
"Can I have a bite of that?"
And I don't answer at all. Then he asks again, and I say, hold on. He says to me one last time,
"Can I have a bite of that?"
I look at him. I was just so mad that, like, I bit my effing tongue. You know when you're in pain, you don't want to answer someone. You don't even want to talk to someone. Have you ever, like, stubbed your toe? Sorry, that was Nicholas. Anyways, where's that even at? So he gets mad at me because I yelled at him. He was like,
"That's okay. I don't effing want it. I don't effing want it. I don't effing want it."
Like, literally has a temper tantrum like a baby. And I don't even say anything. I'm just like, you okay? Just couldn't believe that he acted that way because I, like, was in pain. Just got mad because he asked me for a effing breadstick when I was, like, needing to go to the hospital. Yes, I'm exaggerating about that. So I say to him, you know, like, you don't have to talk to me that way. Like, I bit my tongue. I'm sorry. It hurt really bad. It was just like,
shut the F up.
Still yet again, I'm just like, bitch. What? He was just being so mean to me while I just had half of a tongue. What? Remember how I told you guys that we was like on a really curvy road? Well, we were going like up a mountain and then down a mountain. We had to like go around the mountain to get to my house, if that makes sense. Well, we were going up the mountain when this happened, and then we started going down. Okay, that's when like the road gets dangerous. So he was going so fast to the point where I was like, hey, can you please slow down because you're scaring me? He looks at me and he was like,
No, I'm gonna go fast enough in hopes that we crash and we die.
Guys, I'm serious. I'm not making this up. I swear to you he said that, and I was just in freaking shock at the fact that he... What? So we keep driving down the hill. I was like, I can't wait to be home. And like I said, this school was not far away from my house. So whenever we got down the mountain and at the end of it, you can either go left to go to my house, or you can go right to go into town and then towards his house. We went right. And in the area that we was in, we had no service whatsoever. It was going to be like another 5 minutes until we got into cell service. I was like, you need to take me home. He grabs my hand like this and starts twisting it. This is where I get kind of stupid, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that hurts, that hurts. And he keeps like twisting my arm like this. And then it actually starts to hurt. He's like twisting it as hard as he can. And he's like freaking gritting his teeth like, yeah. It's crazy, I know. But this is just how crazy this mother effer was. And I'm just like, okay, that hurts. And I pull away. I'm so mad and scared. Like, I'm scared this guy's gonna hit me. I don't know what he's gonna do. I like back off. And I'm like near the window just in case like I need to, you know, jump out, run away, roll away is more like it. I have my BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry at the time. I'm just like, I'm calling my mom and dad to come get me. We were getting really close to having cell service, and I start dialing the number. He takes my phone away. He squeezes it to the point where I'm just like, oh shit, like I heard my phone crack. I was so mad just because like you didn't pay for that. I didn't pay for it either, but still, you didn't pay for that. What are you doing? I finally, like, I start reaching for my phone. He doesn't give it to me. He is teasing me and taunting me, and he's just like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's what he's doing, not giving me my phone back. I finally grab the phone, I get it back, and I start to dial on my house, and he's just like, no, I'll take you home. But finally, he turns around and he's taking me home. I feel kind of at peace, not really, because my tongue is chopped off. My arm, I don't even know where the skin is at on my arm because he twisted it off. It gets worse, guys. It gets way worse. On the way home, he grabs his corn dog out of the bag. He still has not ate his corn dog. Pray for the children in this world after I tell you this. Starts eating it. And I am crying so hard because I'm scared. And my boyfriend just, I mean, that's abuse. I don't care what anybody says. That's physical abuse, and it's verbal abuse, what he done as well. I'm crying so hard, not knowing what to do. I don't want to break up with him, but I really want to break up with him. He has his corn dog in his hand, still taunting me, laughing at me. He takes a bite of it, and he's like, the little stick that pokes out of the corn dog, he takes it while I'm crying my eyes out and stabs me in the face with it. Yes, he stabs me. He jabs my face with the mother effing stick on the corn dog. What do you do when someone just like pokes you with a corn dog in the face? Like, I didn't know whether to just like cry even harder or just look at him and be like, bro, like, what the f? I don't even know what to tell you guys after that. Like that happened. That happened in my life, and that was a weird moment in my life. Like, I can't believe that I took abuse from a corn dog poker. So he finally drops me off at my house. I can't believe what has happened. Can't believe I've done this either, guys. I walk into my house like nothing has happened. And my sister was really young at the time. I was close to her, but not as close to her as I am now. Like, I didn't tell her at first what had happened. She kind of knew something was wrong with the way that I was acting. Plus, he kept calling my house and I was not answering it. She asked me what was wrong and I told her, and she couldn't believe that he'd done something like that. The mistake that I made, instead of breaking up with him immediately, I continued to date him for like, I don't know, maybe till like the next week. It wasn't much longer after that. I didn't continue to date him. Yeah, it was really scary, and I know I'm like telling it like it's a humor story, because to me now it is. I think it's like really crazy and stupid that someone did that to me, but in that moment it was so scary. It was terrifying. It's abuse, and I can't believe that I continued to date someone that treated me like that, because that just showed my weakness, and that's wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the next morning I woke up, I had a pimple the size of a boil on the side of my cheek where he hit me with the freaking corn dog. I got a pimple because of him on the side of my cheek. It was huge. Alright, that's it. That's all I want to tell you guys. This voiceover stuff is weird. Okay, alright, gotta go. Bye. So yeah, that's the story of how my boyfriend stabbed me in the face with a corn dog. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Like it if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then just still like it. It's not a big deal, just like it. Also leave a comment down below on what you want to see next from me. And make sure you turn on my post notifications because as soon as I post a video, I am commenting back to people. Okay? Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed and I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!